Okay, I think we're recording now.
Yeah. Hello and welcome. We are on the roll, presented to you by Angle 3 Pictures. My name is Joey, and today with us we have
Daryl.
Benjamin.
Ryan.
Surprise!
Ryan. Yeah, he's our in-house techie.
Yes.
He's
we're-
usually
Shine
behind
the
the
limelight
mic.
on him today.
He's usually behind the mic, and
Behind
now he's-
the mixer.
Oh,
Yeah.
behind the mixer. Now I'm behind the mic.
well, you're in front of the mic now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, technicality.
Yeah.
Well, and welcome to season 2, by the way.
Season 2. Woo!
Yay!
We're not cancelled. Yeah, and today's topic is film etiquette. How
Yes.
we watch film and do's and don'ts in watching film in cinema and maybe not in cinema. Mm.
I want to leap straight into the deep end with this one. Okay, this is the
here we
exact
go,
reason
here we
why I brought you on here, and I'm looking forward to this. Okay, so me and Ryan had this big debate about clapping in films. Well, clapping at the end of films. And yeah, okay, I want to hear your guys' experiences as well, or your guys' thoughts on whether you actually... Firstly, am I the only guy who actually claps in some films at the end?
I cringe
the
whenever I
credits
hear
roll.
whenever I hear like someone clap. I cringe. I'm like, oh, dude.
Thank you. Thank you.
Why? Why? Okay. That's his opinion. Ben, do you clap at the end of a film? Like, if it's a really good film, like not every film.
I don't, but I see nothing wrong with it, and I find it funny because, like, I think maybe in how, like, when the credits are rolling and people are, like, standing up and, like, you hear murmurings of, like, wow, that was really good, or wow, that was really shit. Or, like, maybe if it's a really good film where kids are in the audience, sometimes the moment they stand up, they're like, yeah, when I grow up, I want to be like Wonder Woman, or I want to be like Lego Batman. Can I be a Lego piece, Mom? Can I be Lego Batman? They don't want to be Bruce Wayne. They want to be Lego Batman.
Yeah.
You know?
But like, that's the whole point of films. It elicits an emotion. If the emotion at the end of the film was, wow, that was incredible, and my emotion is my feeling, my reaction is I'm clapping, that's perfectly normal.
I don't know if normal is the right word, but I think it's allowed. It's fine.
No, yeah,
It's fine.
Okay,
but-
yeah,
it's fine.
I want to hear your...
But, like,
Throw
the way
this
I
in.
saw, like, clapping and stuff like that, it's like in theatre when you're actually at a play and stuff like that, the reason why people clap is, to show appreciation to the actors that are there, and then they're there to receive it.
Yeah.
But if you're doing it into a film where the producer or anyone who made the film, they're not there, how would they know you clapped?
Yeah, like maybe in the premiere, if you were in a premiere,
with
whole
the-
cast is there, the whole crew is there, and the audience is watching with the crew and cast. And yeah, I guess then you can clap, but then you're watching it on a Tuesday morning at 10 o'clock.
Well, I
You
mean,
know,
you're
like,
not, I wouldn't,
you
like,
hear,
that's
like,
the
a
other
clap,
thing as
like,
well.
woo!
Like, that's the other thing as well, is, like, it depends on the situation as well. Yeah. Obviously, you're not going to be clapping at every single film you go to see. And also the environment as well. Like, if you're the one guy at Rialto who ended up watching this really weird Swedish film and you're the only person in the cinema, at the end when the credits roll, you're not going to be like...
Yeah, but that sounds like what that sounds like that's what you want to do.
Only in the credit theater.
For me, like, when we went to The Force Awakens and like
Premiere,
on the
by the
premiere
way,
night
yeah.
with everybody in the cinema, and and the credits roll and the wipe happens, and then it starts rolling and the fanfare music begins playing. Like, there were people clapping, and I'm like, yeah, this is great. Like, wow, that was awesome. And that's eliciting an emotion.
Because maybe it's also not for
But
the
is that
filmmakers. It can be for the community of people who are like, yes, we have to see
I
the
guess
opening night trailer.
in
the
context,
opening night.
yeah.
It works on context. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe if you have like a Transformer movie marathon, everyone claps at the end because it's all over and they don't need to watch it again. You're just like, yeah, we did it!
We live.
Yeah, I know. Like,
Okay, here's another question to follow up that one. If you go to, let's say, what's it called when it's screening for the first time?
Premiere.
Premiere, thank you. I don't know why I forgot that word. But if you go to a premiere and the filmmakers are there, and is it worse to not clap or clap and be like, that was okay? What if you want to walk out halfway?
I'm trying to think of the analogy. I'll say it. This is stupid. I'm going to say the analogy, and I'm going to work out if it actually rings true or not as I'm as I'm saying it.
I need to cut this.
Yeah, so we can cut this if it doesn't work out. It's the same analogy. If
Say
a tree,
every racial slur now. If
a tree falls in a forest and nobody's
I
there
want
to
that
hear
cut
it,
out.
does the tree? Is that how it goes? Does the tree fall?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if someone claps in a cinema and nobody's there, if the filmmakers themselves aren't there to hear it, is the film not appreciated?
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, that's
like,
what I
when-
thought you meant by like you sitting in the cinema watching
like,
a
my,
one
my
Swedish art house film.
my clap is more okay. I end up so we're sitting there watching The Dark Knight Rises in IMAX full cinema at 8 p.m. at the 8 p.m. screening on a Saturday on the first Saturday.
Yeah.
And it's a room full of people and it's the last of the trilogy and there's that amazing scene when actually it's probably a spoiler, but when somebody rises and then it wipes to black and I'm like music builds and then it's just this energy that comes out of you and that's what I'm clapping for is just
Yeah,
was,
but like-
it's,
in this
it's
case,
spell of emotion.
Yeah,
in this case, was
and also
the
it's a clap of
audience
appreciation
clapping?
as well. It's a clap. What?
In this case, was the audience clapping?
Yeah, it wasn't.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not-
So
I'm not the
so
only
you're
guy
not just
there,
clapping
yeah.
by yourself, but
Yeah.
let's say you were at a cinema and you were that guy at the Rialto Swedish film or whatever it is that you said before, and you were that one dude clapping. Yes, it elicits emotion, but will you still clap?
Yeah. I've
So
I've
you
been
be
in the
that
film
one
before where
weirdo.
I've clapped like I was the only guy clapping and I'm like
Yeah, but-
I'm owning
yeah, but
this.
just
I
before-
don't
I
care.
guess
But
there's
just
no
before you said
crime.
that wasn't
There's
good.
no crime in clapping because you enjoy the film. But I honestly, for me, it's just a social awkward, landmine that I don't want to step into.
That's-
Yeah,
that
yeah, but
almost-
so if you see like, okay, so you're at the Star Wars premiere and then everyone's clapping, you see there's one dude not clapping, would you hate on him or anything?
No, but it's the same guy like if we were at a concert and the guy's just going like the end of the music and everybody's
yeah.
clapping and the one guy's going encore, please. You're just standing there, not even no emotions, no nothing. We're just blank staring at the person.
Actually,
Yeah.
that was me at the end of Star Wars, like Force Awakening. I just sat there for a good maybe 2 minutes, just taking everything in. My friends was like, "Come on, let's go." It's like 4:00 in the morning. I just sat there trying to absorb everything.
Wait, 4:00 in the morning.
We watched the midnight screening kind of thing.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
kind of after
Yes.
midnight screening. We didn't.
He
make
sat
it
there for a
quite
very
to-
long time in the cinema.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, he didn't like that.
Yeah.
Bun did not like that.
Well, you have a problem with me, Bun. We'll take it outside.
Yeah. Okay. That's.
Are
I
you
don't know.
happy
I don't
or-
see any problem. I don't see any problem in clapping.
I don't
at the
see
end
any
of a film.
problem with clapping. I just don't see the point. And that's all it was. I just
Okay, yeah. Comment in if you want. If join in on this conversation. Like,
I wanna set up a
what
poll.
are
I
you
wanna set
guys
up a poll on
pros
who-
pros and
yeah.
cons of clapping, in the comments or just message us or something. Yeah.
This
But-
conversation went a lot more interesting at 2 a.m. when we were both like drunk on whiskey.
Maybe that's what
yeah,
we need.
and
Let's just
also-
get drunk.
Yeah.
and
We
whiskey.
need
And-
whiskey.
yeah, and also when it's not a 3 against 1 apparently.
Sorry,
I feel
Daryl.
it's more of a 2.5.
All right. How about we'll leave this. We'll put a
Let's
bookmark
shelve that
in
for
this.
now.
We'll bookmark this clapping etiquette.
Debate.
Moving on to food.
Oh yes, I actually have written down food. Who actually?
What about food?
Do you guys actually buy food when you go to the cinema?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I love eating.
honestly,
while I'm watching
yeah.
movies.
Yeah, exactly. And, okay, so that's the thing that me and Jenny. Sorry, we've got to say Jenny's currently monitoring the audio. Boom warriors, monitoring the audio. Like I've got into a condition where maybe it's because I've worked in a cinema, but every single time I go to the cinema and watch a film, I have to buy a popcorn and drinks.
Yeah.
Like that's
yeah.
just the
It's like
film-going
it kind of
experience.
makes sense, right?
Yeah.
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 You go for it because it's like you can watch any cinema at home anyways. If you're going to going to the theater, so like the movie theater, you go for like the whole package,
Yeah.
Off up like the extra $15 you spend on drinks and popcorn.
At that point, it's like, oh, I might as well go all in.
Yeah, exactly. You're
Yeah.
there, and you might as well enjoy it with a handful of popcorn. Honestly, personally, I go for caramel popcorn.
Ugh. Okay.
Yeah.
Ugh. No,
Yeah,
salted
so-
all the way.
so-
The salty popcorn gets me like makes me want to pee like in the middle of the,
Really?
It's just like that and like a giant drink.
Yeah,
It's
but that's
like,
the thing. Like, you order a giant drink, and it's like, I'm ordering like a liter of sugar. You know what would be great with this? More caramel sugar.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
Exactly.
need to balance that palate.
So-
I don't know why your tone was different for that, but
what I've realized is that the best way to approach this is that you don't drink anything until at least halfway into the movie.
oh no, you can't do that.
Yes,
It's
you can.
just
No,
the
yes,
drink
you
is there. You know?
No, what you do is you get a colonoscopy bag.
Oh no,
Yeah.
just
So
Is that how it works? No. The registered nurse is looking at me very funny.
it's not a colonoscopy bag.
It's a what? It's a
Catheter.
catheter. Sorry, I want to know what I was saying.
so is it the type of
it's a
food that
bag
you
of
bring in to
camera.
the cinema?
What?
Is it the type of food that you bring into the cinema that's the issue, or
Well,
like-
okay, yeah, that's it. That's the other thing. Well, I mean, I remember clearly that my first like couple of weeks working at Rialto, one of the like really old seasoned projector operators who were there, they were like constantly, like almost every day was just like under his breath, like, I hate popcorn. Popcorn's the worst food. Popcorn gets everywhere. Popcorn smells. It's just a stupid film experience.
That's just like 70 years of working in this.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
And, like, but there are some people that actually really don't like any food in a cinema. They're like yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah.
depends.
like
just raise
like,
your
like,
hand.
to me, if someone was eating like a bag of like crisps or something like that, I would kind of get annoyed because
yeah.
of how loud that.
Yeah,
would
yeah.
get.
There are some
Yeah.
like I don't know, like popcorn is probably the limit of you know
yeah.
food that you should be bringing. But there are some cinemas sell like nachos is okay, but yeah, bags of crisps is just like why?
Yeah,
Especially because like it's foil package, and
Yeah.
every time you go for it, you go like.
it's very loud. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like let's say you're watching like a very dramatic scene or something, and then you just hear that going off. It's,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's something which I don't like about Gold Class is there are some foods that they well it's
Do
not
they
even-
sell any oranges or something like that? I can imagine someone eating like a juicy orange or something.
No, it's a knives and forks, which kind of drives me insane. It's just like ting 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 ting
That's
ting,
weird.
as they're eating, and it's just like I'm trying to
It's a
focus
pizza.
right now.
Use your hands.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Um,
How about that? Like gold class, kind of those gold class, like where you order in between, like while you're in the movies, and while we're watching a movie, you order some pizza or something. Is that what do you think about that?
yeah, whenever we did the call button and we had to go down to deliver the food, we had to be real stealthy. And
Oh, yeah.
But that's the other thing as well is about 90% of the people who do order the food usually order it beforehand, so it is
Yeah.
already set to be beginning of the film. Sorry, right now, beginning of the film, middle of the film, and 3/4, part
Yeah.
of the film. So it comes in waves rather than like constant
Yeah.
barrages
Yeah.
of nachos.
So personally, I actually really dislike anything that's above a normal
movie snack.
normal movie experience.
Oh, yeah?
So I don't believe in Gold Class. I don't believe in like IMAX. I don't believe in 3D. I
Really?
think all of those things are just overpriced gimmicks.
Oh,
Oh wow.
okay.
Yeah. I mean, I have like, I get what you mean, but I still like the big screen. Like I haven't
Dude,
gone to
they're
a
all
lot
big
of
screens.
IMAX.
yeah, but they could be bigger.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the great thing about it.
Yeah.
Free,
always be
3D
bigger.
is something which I think is a complete gimmick, but
Yeah.
no, IMAX is IMAX.
It depends what you're watching. Though. It depends
Yeah,
what you're
yeah.
watching for 3D, because like you can watch Doctor Strange in 3D and it'll blow your mind. You know.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like you can't watch. I don't know, like
Adam Sandler films.
Grown Ups 2
Yeah.
in 3D. The worst.
What an
movie of all time.
experience. Yeah.
Or the best movie of all time, if you're
Yeah.
an Adam Sandler's fan, or Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Hi, Adam.
I wonder how Adam Sandler ranks his films.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
Little Nicky would be up there.
Oh, I don't know why I watched that film. As an ex cinema attendant, I am driven insane whenever I see anybody who tries to smuggle in like McDonald's takeaway or Burger King takeaway or just any hot food or just any food really, because
That's not from the cinema.
that's not from the cinema.
Oh
Why?
wow.
Because that's what you're
Yeah.
trained to, is to be spotting like people who are bringing in like twisties and like, well, no, wait, we did sell twisties, but like
Yeah.
bringing in like certain stuff and like that's kind of bled over, and I'm like, okay, I don't mind the branding now. It's not a problem if somebody brings in like Delicios or something like that. I
Yeah.
know what you don't sell, but if they start bringing in like Nando's, I'm just like,
Oh man, I really wish Mayan was here because Mayan loves bringing food into the cinema.
Real. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm guilty of that as well.
you people are
But
animals. You people are animals.
seriously, Pita Pit has like the get pita and then get like ticket discount for that. Why is that like if I'm gonna bring a
Yeah,
Pita
you're right.
Pit,
That's actually really silly. I think we've actually,
like-
me and Jenny had that same experience, and I was just like, I don't get this. I
why
don't get it.
can't
They're not
I
allowed to bring in
eat
food?
Pita Pit if I get a movie discount with that? You know,
Yeah. It's just, it's hot and it's smelly and like it stinks
it's
up the cinema.
delicious. Actually, I only honestly though, I only bring it if I'm on my own on a Tuesday morning, and
Yeah.
Okay, but
Watch
in-
But I
Swedish
totally
film in
see. I
Rialto.
totally see what you go for.
interesting what you said about like the smelly foods, because I was thinking earlier about like what happens if someone brings in like homemade food, which apparently is really common in India and Asia.
Oh, yeah.
Where like for someone was telling me about her extended family back home in India, where the mother would just make dinner, package everything, and then they take out like 2 robes and then just hand out all the food.
Oh no! Don't do that.
But I think
I don't mind that if it's an outdoor like
no,
silent
it's not an
experience.
outdoor
Yeah,
cinema.
yeah.
This is an indoor cinema.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
also, like, you know, what if you unbox some dumplings and everyone can smell it, and some people aren't into dumplings.
Yeah.
What about that? Anything to say about that?
I guess it's more. I don't mind.
Uncooked food?
I think if it takes away from the cinema going experience of the other person, then it matters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then you're intruding on that. Otherwise, I am not a stickler for. I try to, anyways. I try to buy the food from the concession stand because I know that's mostly how the cinema makes their money, right?
Yep, exactly.
Through the concession stand food.
Yep.
Because the movie pays for the ticket. The ticket pays for the movie itself.
Yes.
So usually I would buy a drink or a bag of popcorn or so, even if I'm gonna bring in like the pita pit. Anyways.
Right, so that's actually a good point where people should, if you're listening to this podcast, like, and you want to support your local cinema, do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, buy something, candy or something.
Boycott Nando's.
I don't know if you boycott Nando's. Maybe just don't bring Nando's and eat Nando's first.
I don't know. I had 15 Nando's for 15 meals with Nando's for like the last few days. So I think I'm boycotting Nando's.
What? You guys are crazy.
I'm sick of Nando's at the moment.
Okay, so I'd like to now ask, worst etiquette you've experienced in a theater? Maybe specifically to
clapping
cinema
before.
for now?
Oh,
No,
I have a
What do you say?
list.
What do you say?
Someone clapping in a film.
I will wring your neck.
No.
Because Joey has a list, and then I want to talk about something that I saw when I went to see a stage play.
Oh, okay. So I watched. There are 2 instances of this. I watched. What was it, Annabelle? Well, it's not a good movie, anyways. But
I
it's
liked
still.
it. I liked Annabelle.
Oh no, it was Conjuring. It was actually a good movie. Where I watched it with my friends, and we went to the mall in Albany, and it was on a Friday night, so I'm guessing like just high school kids come in, had like photos being taken in the middle of cinema with the
What?
flash on.
What flat?
The
Like selfies during the movie?
little girls stop talking in the cinema. Do it after. Or little boys as well. Please don't. No, it's annoying. It's just if you're gonna do it in a way that it doesn't bother anyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've had similar experiences myself, and as how I'm sure an off-duty cop would be as well. I just like my instincts jump into action, and I'll walk up to the person and just be like, or if they're in like reach, I will just be like tapping on the shoulder, going, "Hey, phone down."
Yeah.
And they're like, and then they react, or
Oh,
if
yeah.
it's like if they put their phone away and they put their phone back up again, I'm like, one more warning, hey, phone away, we're watching
Yeah.
a film, and I'll say it a little bit louder so it's public shaming. And they don't react, and I'm like, cool, I don't mind foregoing 2 minutes of this film just to go out and grab the cinema attendant to bring the cinema
Yeah,
attendant
yeah.
in here.
No, do that because I
presence-
wouldn't do it.
I actually in Hong Kong I had that same experience. I was watching I was watching Skyfall, and it was literally someone right in front of me with a goddamn iPad, like at full
iPad.
brightness, and he just goes whoop and turns it right on, and it just glows right in my eyes.
And was
So-
she watching? Or was that person watching James Bond in the James Bond? Like,
No. He was
Watching Casino
He was
Royale.
checking his like Weibo or whatever
yeah.
it is. I tapped on his shoulder twice, and then basically about halfway I just grabbed a handful of popcorn and just
Whoa,
yeah.
Daryl,
And
what happened?
he turned around, and I just gave him like, "Do you want to? Do you want to? We could actually be outside right now. I'm willing to throw down over Skyfall." And he just stood up and walked off, and he went behind me and went up 2 rows and just sat in a different part of the cinema with his iPad, and I'm like,
Yeah.
sucker."
Yeah.
Oh man, Daryl, I want to see you in a fight, man. I really.
And then Bringing a
Popcorn fight.
Baby was the other one.
I'll be clapping them. I'll be clapping them so bad.
But like, if it's like a family type of film, I think a baby's fine.
Yeah, but if you're watching it at 9 o'clock at night, don't bring a sitter. Get
Yeah,
a sitter.
yeah.
Get a
Oh,
sitter.
yeah.
I watched Wonder Woman, which is a great movie.
Yep.
I watched Wonder Woman, and they had a family with a tiny baby, maybe like
Is that right?
a few
No, no.
months
What's the
maybe
rating
a
for the
year
film?
old. 7.5, I think, is the kind of average score of it.
No. I'm sorry. I mean like
Parental guidance and stuff
the
like that.
parental guidance.
Or is it like
mature-
Oh,
it's not
that
R18,
rating.
mature?
It must have been.
General?
I don't know. They had like a whole scene about sex.
Yeah.
So I know.
Well, I guess
Well,
it
it
could
was very
be-
tame. It was very tame.
Yeah. Yeah, like would have flown over like people's
So it had to
heads.
be PG, but then there's
Yeah.
a child there.
They just kind of like
Oh,
look
you
at
can have
each
a
other
child,
very
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
That's a
bedroom
weird- that's-
eyes,
yeah.
and then the bedroom door closes, and
Yeah.
then next morning, yeah.
Well, yeah. Anyways,
Put
going back,
cigarettes in their mouths and
No,
no.
no cigarettes.
going back to the baby. It's I didn't mind him. The baby was pretty quiet for like most of the movie, but the parents took photos of the baby. There's only
That's
Do it
yeah.
before or
What
after?
the hell?
Before or after?
Yeah,
Parents,
never during
why?
the film. It's
Yeah.
it's bad.
the baby started crying, which you can't blame the baby. It's like loud noises in the cinema with like
Yeah.
explosions and all that. You would, as a baby, would cry.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking the
Don't
parents
take the
should
baby
just
there.
get a sitter.
yeah.
So
Like
this,
the baby can watch movies.
The
Like maybe later on in life.
yeah, and like as the film tickets get more expensive, I
Yeah.
think the right not the right the urge for being more aggressive, more responsive, more
Yeah.
aggressive is more prevalent because it's like it's now $22 for a ticket, and
Yeah.
I have my $22 that I paid for my ticket from my experience
$10
is equal.
student ticket. Oh, yeah.
$10 Reading Cinema New Lynn. Yeah.
I still have my university card somewhere, but yeah, like my $22 is the same $22 that
Yeah.
that someone that dick with the iPad paid. So I
Well, the guy that clapped in the film, man.
do you want to?
Is that? You know what? Let's throw it out. I want to see you
Alright.
guys fight.
No.
Get into a tussle. Do it.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about the worst experience I had.
Oh,
as-
yeah,
in
please.
a-
Oh, yeah.
In an audience. Now, this wasn't at a cinema. This was at a theater. So I went to see a stage play, and it was mostly a dance show. It was like a comedy dance show. It was really quite funny. Halfway during the show, this guy in the front row stands up and kind of like staggers off to the side,
Yeah.
throws up,
Oh no!
Oh.
Jesus.
staggers back
Oh,
to
no.
his seat and sits down. And I think he threw up directly next to someone's like seat. So the person was sitting next to the vomit for the rest of the show.
Good
That's
God.
terrible.
And what was amazing was that when I talked to some of my friends who were in the cast like
Yeah.
after, they had no idea what happened.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
they didn't hear it, didn't see it, they didn't smell it. And there were some people who was like, oh, that vomit ruined the whole show for me. That's
Yeah.
all I could smell from the
How does that
halftime.
work?
Was,
How does that work? Because I thought they would actually have like theater attendants that actually are positioned in the theater, stationed, on these kind of standby moments where like somebody's on their phone or something like.
I guess no one really expected someone to throw up.
yeah,
Or at
and
least
like
somebody would
they
be
did.
like-
They only cleaned it when the show was over because
Yeah.
they didn't want to disrupt the show.
Not even like not even somebody like sitting like in eye shot of somebody who just threw up going. I should probably tell someone about this. Something
Yeah.
like
I think that
intoxicated
happened.
person
Yeah.
in the cinema.
But
Yeah.
like,
Or someone who's clearly needs medical attention. I
Yeah.
assume. Yeah.
it was quite gross.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was more like because I had the fortune of not being able to smell it, I just
Yeah.
found it hilarious.
Yeah.
And I was laughing my ass off like during the rest of the show because I could see people like every now and then turning like, it's so
Oh.
rank.
Yeah.
I'm really amazed nobody actually said something or
Yeah.
stood or did something.
Well,
Yeah.
you always just need that one person to do it, and then,
Oh,
then
yeah.
people start
I'm
doing it.
the
If no one
guy.
does it, then
Yeah, I'm the
and if it goes
guy.
past like a good half an hour or so, like during the film, of
Yeah.
course, no one's gonna.
Yeah, you
bad
know
idea.
that situation where you're in a cinema. There's these two teenagers in the very front that are like, "Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, you know what's gonna happen next," and you have
Oh,
that one person in the very back goes, "Shh, that's me.
Yeah, it's always you.
It's me here."
I've seen you in like in cinemas as well. Like there'd be like a person like 2 rows down, and you like trying to shush them up as well.
Yeah, shh,
Yeah.
phone down.
Man.
Because everybody's wanting that person to put their bloody phone down. It just takes one
Yeah.
person to tell them to put their
Yeah.
phone down. Because you know you got the rest of the cinema on your back.
Yeah,
you know.
if it ends up being like a big thing, like you know everyone else is thinking the same thing as you
Yeah.
anyways. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the thing is if you're gonna do something that's gonna disrupt someone else, then don't do it. In life and in general, right? You know, like
Yeah.
Tips for living.
yeah.
because like
That's my golden rule: is don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Tips for living by Jerry Siasoco.
Jerry Siasoco.
Joey Siasoco. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be a dick. Be nice to other people, especially in the cinema.
yeah, because like you are all paying the same amount.
Yeah,
for
exactly,
the, for the
exactly.
same ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you want to clap after a movie, hey, clap after a movie, just not when Ryan Wong's around.
Yeah.
I mean, not
Wait
normal.
till
It's after the
Ryan
movie,
leaves the
it's fine. It's
theater.
not during.
Okay,
it.
well, here's the yeah, I don't mind going overboard. Well, here's the other thing: is that it's the same with the Force Awakens when they had the reveal of the Millennium Falcon. Like, oh, we'll take that one instead, as the other thing blows up, and the camera whip pans to the Millennium Falcon. There were people in the audience who were like, "Woohoo!" You know, like that's a
yeah,
reveal.
that to me is kind of annoying because it's during the film.
Yeah.
But that's part of the like.
yeah, that's part of the experience.
guess-
though.
that's part
I
of the
guess
experience.
For-
For
it's-
premiere,
It's like laughing when a joke gets told.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
like shocked horror,
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
screams when it's a.
I found that if
horror
you're
moment?
watching a comedy, watching it with a group of with a bigger audience makes the movie funnier.
With
'cause
Pacific
you're- yeah.
Islanders, they're incredible. They laugh their asses off. Like their laughs are so contagious.
Yeah.
let's just wrap
That's
this
so
up.
true.
What?
Let's just wrap this up, like before I lose or something.
Okay, so we're wrapping it up. Yeah, if I've lost my
He's
thing.
thrown the
Yep.
towel in.
no, not yet.
All right.
This
You
is
can
Jerry
continue.
Siasoco.
Jerry Siasoco's like making my life a living hell.
That's the side podcast.
Yeah. That's my other podcast. That's all the time we have for now. If you would like to be a part of this conversation, feel free to talk about it in the comments in our Facebook page, and which is Angle 3 Pictures. And if you'd like to know more about us, look us up at angle3.com.
Is
We are giving Daryl a death stare right now.
Cut! That's wrap! I actually had no idea what you're doing. He's like, what the hell is Daryl doing right now?
Yeah, that's
I was like, I'm clapping the end of this.
Because I was thinking like, okay, yeah,